G'day guys, how are we all? Hope we're all doing well. Picking some locks and you know it. Don't forget to out even hashtag it, keep it bloody legal. So, as you know, that bloody legend, Andrew, sent in some awesome locks, and he sent in that beautiful Yale padlock, which looks a little bit different, as you can probably tell. It looks a little bit cleaner, and I didn't really want to go cleaning it up. I wanted to keep the patina and all that. It makes it really collectible. But I had to soak it for a little while in some degreaser. I tried picking it, and wondered why I couldn't get it. And then when I actually had a look, I noticed it to begin with, and I thought I might just come down when I'm picking it. One of the very first key pin was actually stuck up the top, and I was banging it and it wouldn't come down, so I had to soak it in degreaser, and a lot of gunk come out. The other thing is the shackle was very hard to pull on and actually tension off. You could just feel it was really gritty and dry. Just felt absolutely horrible. So I soaked it in a little bit of degreaser, gave it a good wash and a clean out, sprayed some lube in there, and she actually moves freely now, and she's not all gummed up and grimy. But this beautiful little bloody padlock is could be anywhere up to 100 years old. These, most of the ones I've actually seen online are from the 1920s, and we're in 2020 now, so you think about it, these are close to 100 bloody years old. They're beautiful locks, very collectible, and are absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a key, but we don't need a bloody key because they're actually not that hard to pick, funny enough. And you can't pick these like a normal bloody padlock because the cores on these do not move side to side to actually tension it. I can pull on that thing all day, push there, the pins are not going to bind, nothing is going to happen. These, the shackle and the actual core itself are all one piece, so it comes all the way through and connects up to here. And the way it actually works, when you have the proper key, you push the key in, it pushes all the pins up to the correct height, and then you can push the whole core in. If I pull back on the shackle, you can see where it comes out, just that little bit. And if you look at the front, you can see that core actually moves backwards. So that is actually how you tension these things. Just pull down on the shackle. So easiest way of actually into these, and to show you how easy it is, I'm just going to use a bow guitar. I'm going to tension my shackle, pulling it on my finger. I'm going to place my thumb in the middle finger, kind of like that, to try and hold it. And all I'm going to do is give it a little bit of a rake. And she pops open like that. You can kind of see some of that gum build up that's still just on there. You can see some of that black stuff, and it poured out of there. Trust me, it really did. It was just full of gunk. But she is beautiful. I mean, for about 100-year-old, not sure exactly how old it is because I never dated them. But just tension the shackle, give it a bit of a rake. Hardest bit is actually trying to tension in your hand and hold it, because my fingers keep slipping on it. Yeah. It's easier actually if this was on a chain. You could actually pull down on the body of the lock. Give it a little bit of a rake. My fingers are starting to hurt from trying to tension this now. Easiest way, put it in the vise. Should have done that before. Alright, make sure she's locked in tight. That way I can use my thumb to pull back on that shackle. Give him a bit of a rake. Just trying to lift those pins up. There we go. Just that easy once you can actually tension on the body shackle. But beautiful vintage padlock. Definitely going to be a nice piece to have in my collection from Andrew. I absolutely love this thing. To me, it looks like it's sand cast, only because just the way it's actually done. And some of the history. You look on this lock and the actual, you can kind of see where it's been held on a chain. Trying to show it, you can see where it's kind of had a chain coming through here, or it's been on a hasp, where it's slightly rubbed just on a couple of little sections across on a bit of an angle there. It's kind of rounded up the top just here, a few little gouges on down on this bit, and all that's actually holding this in place is actually the little cutout or hole in there, and that tiny little knob bit on the end of the shackle here sits down into that. You can also tell it's been banged against something because there's a very, very fine bump right on the edge. Come on, the lock just here. So it kind of sweeps up just a little bit. So it's got some history to it. I mean, it just screams a lot of history. Got the pin code on there, but she is absolutely bloody beautiful. And definitely a beautiful collector's piece. I'm definitely loving the fact that I've got a lock like this in my collection. Possibly 100 years old, maybe older, maybe a little bit younger. Who actually knows, but still absolutely bloody gorgeous. So that's this week's lock. Not a lot to it. They can be raked open very, very easily. But still absolutely beautiful locks nonetheless. No security pins, just all standards in them. So, a couple little things that are coming up. I just been and bought a new bloody key cutting machine. I've got the horizontal one over there. Or vertical, should say vertical. I can't remember which. The bloody key cutting machine. I'm too tired of this shit. We've got the key cutting machine, the Defu automatic one over there that does wafer and pin tumbler keys. I just bought another Defu key cutting machine on eBay, which also does sliders and dimple keys and all that as well. So I will be doing a review of that when it bloody arrives, and I can play around with it for a little bit. I'm starting to dive into and thinking about doing, and let me know in the comments down below as well if you bloody like to see it. Some tactical equipment as well. I've just been and bought some new hatchets and some tactical lighting stuff and a few bits and pieces I've been purchasing. So let us know in the comments down below if you want me to review some of that stuff and dive into a little bit of that as well. Some of it which I think would be very handy in lockpicking and locksport. But yeah, as always follow the codes, keep Locksport legal. You know it. Don't do anything bloody stupid. Don't forget to come and join us on Discord, the Extraordinary League of Pickers. The link's in the description down below. Don't forget you can get your hands on some bloody Doubt merch. It is available at Teespring. There's a link to it in the description down below as well. Don't forget if you're looking for great equipment at very affordable and competitive prices, don't forget to check out locksmithstoolbox.com. They're an awesome Australian company, and as you know, that's where I get most of my lockpicking equipment from. There's a link to them in the description down below as well. Don't forget, if you want to get in contact, with me, you can contact me through any of the social medias. I'm on pretty much bloody all of them: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Or you can send me an email at darkartslockpicking@gmail.com or through Discord, and I'll get back to you. If you like what you see, don't forget to give a bloody thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. And until next time, cheers, guys. And yeah, let us know in the comments down below what you think about some tactical equipment coming up. And yeah, stay safe.